Hello fellow coffee botherers, I'm Kev from coffeeblog.co.uk and in this video I'm going to be experimenting with steaming smaller amounts of milk with the Sage Bambino Plus. Something that I've been asked several times now is about steaming smaller volumes of milk with the Bambino Plus. I've also had comments and emails from people telling me of problems they're having with steaming milk, some of which I think are down to people trying to steam smaller amounts of milk. The first thing to say is that if you want really good milk texture, you're probably going to have to waste at least some milk. I'm hoping to show you how to waste less milk, but if you're wanting to get to a point where you're getting great milk texture and you're using every drop of milk that you steam, I don't think that's really practical for milkies with a very small amount of milk such as macchiato and cortado. But I'm hoping this video will at least help you to waste less milk. So first of all, let's look at steaming smaller amounts of milk with the auto feature. So let's say we want a 1-to-1 cortado, so a 38 gram double shot of espresso. We only need 30 grams of milk, which is about 1.2 ounces. So let's see what happens when we try and do that using the auto steam wand. As you can see, nothing happens because the wand doesn't reach the milk. We can't raise the jug up because then the jug wouldn't be in contact with the temp sensor. So for auto steaming, you're just not going to be able to get the minimum milk steaming volume to anything this low. But let's see if we can figure out the minimum and whether we can improve that. The minimum level with the Sage Bambino Plus milk jug is 170 ml or just under 6 ounces. And I can see that the surface of the milk is just below the top of the wand tip. So I'm going to do something radical, something genius in fact, and that is to try a smaller milk jug. With this 350 ml jug, the surface of the milk is at the same level at about 150 ml, so you're saving around 20 ml of milk. Actually, this isn't a perfect example. It's the only smaller jug I had to hand, but if you get a standard 300 or 350 ml jug, you'll probably save around 30 to 50 ml each time. So let's try steaming this lower minimum milk volume with a smaller 350 ml or 12 ounce milk jug. So to conclude, if you want to steam a smaller amount of milk on auto, use a smaller jug. Just make sure that the jug you get is touching the temp sensor. Also, make sure the temp sensor is dry and that the bottom of the jug is dry before you start steaming. As I've found that if you have a wet sensor or a wet jug, the machine doesn't quite do its job properly when it comes to auto steaming. Unfortunately, using the auto steam feature, you're not going to be able to steam much less than this, unless of course you can get hold of an even smaller jug. It's all about how far into the surface of the milk the wand tip is at the start. Too close to the surface and you're going to have rubbish texture. So now let's see how low we can go with the milk volume when manually steaming. So we're going to try first with 40 ml. As you can see, that's not brilliant. I wouldn't be happy with that texture, personally. So let's try 60 ml. That isn't too bad. It's better than at 40 ml. So with a bit of practice, you should be able to get down to about 60 ml of milk when steaming manually. Just keep in mind that with that volume of milk, it's going to take no time at all. So there you go. If you wanted to steam smaller amounts of milk without lots of waste, hopefully this guide will help. As you can see, it's not really practical to steam really tiny amounts of milk. So if you're making a 1-to-1 cortado, for example, with 38 ml of milk, you're going to waste some milk, unfortunately. But hopefully this video will help you to waste less. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not click here to watch another one, and please click the like button. Thank you very much. And by the way, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, you're not yet a certified coffee botherer. In order to become a fully certified coffee botherer, click the image around here somewhere to subscribe to my channel. Tatty bye. So to conclude, don't fall over. So now let's help you to